stuff.
Oh my God, there's 2 lists.
Why you just up on me?
We can save that list for the last video and just it's a number through 1 through 40.
Did anybody else see the Justin Bieber roast?
That was hilarious. Martha Stewart.
Oh my God.
Martha Stewart.
Yo, let me tell you, I was afraid that it wasn't gonna be so funny, but it was one of the funniest that I've ever seen.
Martha Stewart.
Martha Stewart did not fuck off.
She killed
it. Was really funny.
I can imagine Martha Stewart talking about some shit like that. I really couldn't.
Wait, I wonder why that person is named Sam Smith and Frank Ocean. He didn't say Miguel.
Oh,
Miguel is
riding. You tried it.
You're real messy tonight. What's wrong with you?
Miguel is
Right.
gay.
Right.
He's sitting here on his Instagram 2 minutes ago, rubbing his cats. He's gay.
Dude,
He said he's gay. If you go on Wikipedia,
he ain't saying he's gay.
If you go on Wikipedia, it says he's gay.
Right.
That's
He's Wikipedia. If what's the TMZ can be certified? If TMZ can be certified in the news business, hell, Wikipedia can be certified.
Now you know what?
What's going on, world? I'm Wesley from A Connection TV, the network, the one channel on YouTube. We actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And we are here for another Culture Club. And we're going to talk about a lot of different things, okay? If this is your first time watching Culture Club or viewing Culture Club, or if you don't know what it's about, just think of 5 to 6 guys, okay, being able to converse about lifestyle, life topics, gay topics, or whatever the case may be, whether it's an entertainment or anything, okay? Think of The Real, think of The View, but with beautiful men. I'm trying to get some females on here, and I'm trying to get, you know, all different races represented in the Culture Club. But in due time, okay? You can follow the Facebook page, facebook.com/Culture Club. And like we usually do, we're gonna reintroduce ourselves, starting from my right, going all the way to my left. Say your name and what you don't understand about the world today.
Why you doing that? I'm gonna move. I'm sorry, I'm tired of sitting down.
I am Jeremy, and what I don't understand about the world today is I don't know. I don't understand. I mean, I said this in the last video, is that of course racism still exists. I don't understand why. So that could be just my biggest issue that I have.
Okay.
Okay, my name is Tehran. As far as what I don't understand, I guess something I said before, I don't understand how sometimes gay people can be so judgmental of other type of people when they're constantly, you know, just judge every day. But
I'm Wesley once again, and I was just about to say that. I'm just gonna really reiterate that. It really sickens me as a specific type of people that's already judged and ridiculed and banned in a lot of areas and places, and just about music and sports. We were just talking about Sam Smith and Michael Sam, what is his name? Sam Michael? In the last video, I just don't get it how we as a people are so able and easy and willing to talk about the next when we're already talked about.
I'm Andres, and the one thing which I just don't understand is how African Americans, black people, coloreds, however you want to call them, how we as a people, typically we're so judgmental, especially against those who identify other than straight, especially in the church, when just a few hundred years ago we were told that we were less than and we couldn't read. We were beaten for trying to learn how to read and write, and yet we now, since we have gotten the right to vote and things of that nature, we want to ostracize and condemn those who are other than straight, when we basically, as a whole, as a culture, that was just done to us. So who are we to do the same thing to a certain demographic of people? That's what I don't understand.
I'm CC, and one thing I don't understand is why the hell I can't gain weight?
How about it? You know what? See, you know.
Next.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
My name is Hector. I'm a Scorpio.
We ain't talking about zodiac.
Well, I'm a Scorpio anyway because I'm representing
because you are a Scorpio.
And my question is, to be honest with you, my question is, since the economy is doing better than we were 5 years ago, why can't you drive around and see garage sales like you used to? Because I love garage sales. On a Saturday morning, I will be an old lady and drive around. You get some great shit out there, man.
There's a list. I don't know, because where I live in Winter Park area, there's a whole community.
See, I'm not going to a garage sale in Winter Park because that's going to be
Why not? That's the place to be.
But they're not.
You gonna go to a garage sale in Pine Hills?
Why not?
Shit, no, I won't buy.
You crazy? Once these women get their income tax, they throw everything away brand new, bitch. They buy everything brand new. Bitch, you got a beautiful ass TV stand in the garden.
They ain't finna have no garage sale.
Get the fuck out. They gonna,
you can see it on the curb.
Right, it don't matter. That's okay. So why you can't find shit on the curb?
No, they actually,
funny.
when you go online, they actually have listings
Right.
for community garage sales.
Because that's one of my like old man qualities. Like I love garage sales.
No,
like
me
just
too.
to
That's my
drive around early in the morning, drinking a coffee. The morning.
I should have brought the listing to you because there's a lot of homes out there right now.
I love garage
Especially in
sales.
the popcorn.
But that was my question.
But this particular video is going to be a culmination of different topics. I have a list on the iPad, and every person on the panel is going to select a particular topic for us to discuss, and TC is going to do the honors of picking the first category or topic that he wants us to discuss. Be sure to like this video and leave a ton of comments.
I had one. I lost it. It's right there?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
He's trying to find it. You put your glasses on. That's right.
Oh, one thing you would do over in life. I would pay attention in college. And Hector would know why, because Hector was driving. We were riding around one day. I think it was last Tuesday, and he asked, if I knew Spanish, and I said, "Shit, I took 3 years of Spanish and I know a lick." I would do college over, the whole college just experience, and really buckle down and get my lesson. And I think like 10th and 11th grade, because I really didn't do shit.
Interesting.
But I passed and graduated and all that stuff.
Hector?
That's all that matters.
Something that I would do different. To be honest with you, I would never have picked up the habit of smoking cigarettes. From the time that I started smoking Newports to this time, I probably could have saved thousands of dollars.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you really think about it, I started smoking cigarettes when I was like 22. I'm older, so it's a lot of money. So that's something that I would have done, or I would have never picked up the smoking habit.
What about yourself, sir?
One thing that I would have done over was
Funny.
one thing I would have done over was in the 8th grade I was accepted into the International Baccalaureate program, but I didn't accept the offer because I would have had to basically wake up an hour and a half earlier to travel to another city just to go to school every day. And I honestly I would have done that all over again. If I knew what I knew now back then, I would have done it over because I would be so much further ahead academically. And undergrad would have been halfway over and done with. I probably would have got my master's a whole lot earlier, as opposed to waiting 10 years later to start working on my master's now.
Wow. One thing that I would change in my life if I could go back, it would be to definitely. You got close to me. You want me to put something else on? I can take this off. You want me to take this off?
No,
Yeah.
please don't.
Take
This is not that type of video.
Take it off.
You said that for your other channel.
Okay. Right.
Oh wait.
Which is www.
Right. No. XXX dot. Anyways, what I would do differently, I would have actually pursued my dreams and aspirations when I was living in New York, which is one of the reasons why I actually moved to New York. When I went to New York, I got complacent into just working in the corporate life setting, and I did not pursue acting, modeling, all of that stuff that I wanted to do. The reason why I went to New York, I would do that differently. So.
It's funny you say that because I never knew you were into acting and all that stuff. That's funny. It's funny how you learn people.
Yeah, drama queen.
Well, I knew that part.
Right.
But I mean, as far as the drama queen comes natural.
Right.
Because you got some people who act like a drama queen. You be like, "Bitch, now come on, you carry."
Really, you just.
But then there's those who be like, "Oh, here goes the drama queen." You already know that.
All you gotta do is give
But
Wes.
I didn't know.
Just give Wes a wig. He'll show you.
Oh.
Or just,
That'll be edited out.
okay, next.
No, it's not on there. It's not on there. I like this TC though. I like this TC. This TC right here. This TC right here is carrying.
Yes,
I like this TC.
He's coming through.
Yeah.
And we're gonna give him a refill.
Bring her out.
Yeah.
Bring her out.
Yeah, we're gonna give you a refill.
Yes,
Don't give
indeed.
him a wine.
What about you, Jay?
What?
Something that you would go back and do over again.
The mash shots.
Ooh.
Well, everybody being messy.
What you said?
No, I was waiting for your.
But I want to do what you said, though, so that I can comment.
Nicki Minaj.
Goodbye. I would never. No, one thing that I would probably change if I could. I don't know. I think that I would probably have a better connection with my siblings. If I could, I mean, we love each other, but we don't
Effectively communicate.
We don't effectively communicate. We really don't. We honestly don't. No, but I think that.
Are we gonna touch and hug?
What? No, I'm just saying. But because like now, with my brothers and my sisters, we love each other, but we don't have that like, oh my gosh, let me call you and hey, how you doing? I have a friend that I call every day, all day. We on the phone talking all day, every day. In the shower, I'm in the shower, whatever. But I don't do that with my siblings. I would love to do that. But I think had I done that when we were younger, then we could have built that relationship, now.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, of course.
On your
Please.
Because it always baffled me because I have 11 brothers and sisters, but we do communicate on a daily.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there goes a couple of days I don't talk to one or the other, but me and my brothers and sisters, the only one I don't talk to is my brother.
Mm-hmm.
But I talk to everybody else on a daily. So why is it if you want to do it, why is it that you are not doing it or cannot do it? Or because I mean, it takes one person to start the race.
I don't know. When I get my brother today, we were at my mom's house and I came down. He was downstairs and he was like, "Hey," I was like, "Hey," and I hated that the way it felt because it's nothing there.
It's empty.
You're right. It was very empty.
What's the age difference in you guys?
It is a difference.
Are you older or are you younger?
Yes, I'm older than him. Yes.
Okay, so you're the oldest. What's the youngest of your brothers and sisters?
The youngest of my siblings, they are 20. They're twins, and they are 24.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept them, and
like girls?
them, no, it's a boy and a girl.
Okay.
And with them, like I did everything for them. Even with him, he's 26, I think, 26, and I did everything for them, like, as far as carrying them and washing them, bathing them, taking care of them. But I don't know.
Do you think it has a lot to do with the dynamic of you being gay and them being straight?
No, because I think that they actually like the fact that I may be gay. Because they
like it?
You may be.
Well, I'm sorry. They like the fact that I am gay because to them it's funny. They like, oh, he gay. So it's kind of cool to have that cool brother.
That's kind of like the icebreaker.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That cool brother that's gay or whatever.
Interesting.
But
I mean, I hope that changes for you in the future. I mean, I'm not saying that it's never too late, because my brother and I, we didn't have a relationship when I was younger. You know, my brother was 6 years older than me, and we really didn't connect until I came out to him and found out. You know, once I learned that, you know, he was gay also, I just didn't have a connection. I mean, until we came out to each other.
And I don't think, but see, and I don't. Let me make sure I'm clear that we don't hate each other. We just don't. You know, I probably talk to you, or you especially, more than I talk to them.
Right.
You know, I'll send a text, hey guys, have a great day, or whatever. I just don't have that with them. But when we get together, if I call, hey, listen, we need to do this, we need to do that, they're right there. Right. You know. But I just wish that I had a better relationship with him, because my nephew was there, and it's my brother who's 26. It was his son, and you know, it's just, I wish that I could be better with them. You know, but if I could change anything, I would have, you know, gotten a little closer to them, because when I felt like me being gay, when I turned 18, I was like, man, I'm finna get out of here. I'm finna run away, you know, get on my own, do what I want to do, because I can't do this stuff at home. I'm just finna live my life and be free. And so I went away, and then I would come home and visit every now and then, and it was just, you know, so I didn't have.
I can adopt some connections with you, because that's exactly how my younger days was.
Yeah.
What about you, sir?
A lot of things I want to change, but I think I would have had a closer relationship with my mother. My mother passed away in 2012 from lupus, and I mean, our relationship was kind of different because of her beliefs in things and the way she say things. But she's very, she's not tactful in how she say things. But I see myself, I'm just like her. When I talk to people rude, and I say things just like her. But and I know that, but I wish I could have had a better relationship with her throughout the time when she was here, and I could have just made some better choices. Not just, and this goes to the other thing, is just listen to what she was telling me, doing what I thought was best for the family, because it was choices I made where I didn't go to the college I wanted to go to, and I changed my major from biology pre-med, because I was supposed to go to Meharry. I started at Fisk, and I changed to psychology. So I feel like it's choices I made because she just didn't want me to leave her. It wasn't in my best interest, and I felt like, you know what, I'm just gonna do whatever makes her happy. Right. And then in the end, I'm like, it was not the best choice. I could have, I'm not saying that I'm unhappy where I'm at right now, but where I was going to in life, where I planned my whole dreams, I didn't end up where I wanted to be in life. So.
All right.
Well, you were when you need to be, where you supposed to be.
Yeah, I mean, and that's how I feel like, even though things didn't happen the way, because I was the type of child that at 6 years old, I planned out my whole life, what college I was going to, what medical school I was going to, and it didn't really work out, but I mean, things happen for a reason.
You're right. There's no accidents or incidents. Everything happened for a reason.
Wow. Well,
I commend you, because I couldn't. Maybe when I was younger, I probably could have adjusted my life, but my best friend always tells me, he was like, man, what if something happens to your mom or your dad, are you going to move back home? And I'm like, well, I have so much I want to do in life. I just don't see myself moving back to home. So I commend you, because, yeah, I can do it.
what category do you want to talk about, sir?
Well, I have here film versus.
I love it.
Yeah. So we got the masculine versus the femmes.
Okay. So what do you classify or categorize yourself as?
Masculine.
All right.
Masculine.
With a twist.
And a soda on the side. No, masculine. No, I mean, because that shit kills me. Because
that
for
shit?
me, well, that.
Are you Masc or femme?
Oh. No, because I'm like, you know, when you read profiles and stuff for those that are single who are seeking relationships,
Where
and
at?
they can only speak as.
What application are you using?
I am on Plenty of Fish. I don't know. But no, for those who, you know, you got masculine, no films, no nothing. To me, I feel like I fit the mold of I'm all of it. I mean, I'm like I kind of like in between.
You're
Like
a butch queen.
Well, I don't want to say that because I hate.
Well, butch queens technically aren't feminine. Butch queens are men that are gay
So
that
he's a bush queen.
that passes as.
If he considers,
You said not.
Okay, well.
So what is? So tell me. Well, before we go that, what is a butch queen? Tell
A
me what
butch
that is.
queen, to be honest with you, like let's keep it 100. I
Keep
would
it
be
100.
considered a butch queen.
What is a what?
But if you want to categorize me into
But they have a
a
feminine
group,
side.
I will be a butch queen because I'm masculine for let's say 90% of the times, but I do have my times where I can just lay my hand down and just-
Y'all seen it.
So that's
You twerk today.
what are you talking about?
You twerk today.
But a butch queen is a masculine guy.
West is a butch queen.
That is gay. That doesn't have
West is the
technically doesn't have feminine. Let me tell y'all something.
So
Contrary to popular belief,
Right.
okay,
Butch queen, butch queen,
and contrary,
butch
and contrary, right?
You know
Butch
this.
queen.
Right. Listen.
Butch queen.
But I'm talking about, but okay, because I just want to know.
Okay, so
'Cause I mean, for
what I would categorize you as, not trying to be funny,
No,
I would
just tell me.
categorize you as femme.
Really?
Yeah,
Get the
girl.
fuck out of here. Really?
Daughter.
Damn.
It's no shade.
I'm out about daughter.
It's no shade. I would categorize you as femme. It's not a bad thing. See, and that's what kills me because, and that goes back to what you said earlier about us being so judgmental about other things. Like, there's nothing wrong with being femme. Like, what's wrong with it?
Well,
Like,
I mean,
you are who you are.
To
Like,
me, because okay.
why do you get offended? I mean,
Because,
you're
well,
femme.
only because I guess in my mind, I think femme is like, okay, I got a purse. I wear.
No, there's
different
different
level of
degrees of
scale.
femme.
Right.
It's a
Well,
scale.
right. But
Just
then,
like there's
okay.
levels of masculinity.
Okay, well then everybody. Well, we need to understand.
I wouldn't
that
categorize you as femme. I would just say you're a gay guy.
I'm
Personally, me.
I would say
No.
that I'm
You have.
Because
You're not
that's
ultra
stupid.
masculine. You're not ultra masculine. You're
That's
not ultra
stupid. You wanna know
feminine.
why that's
You know what I'm
dumb?
saying? So
you
for
know what?
me,
Why you being so
I think
in the
judgmental?
gay community, not trying to be funny, and we're keeping it real.
Really?
You're
Older
either
blood.
femme or you're masked. Let's keep it real. There's no I'm gay. Fuck all that I'm gay. That's a nice way of telling you you're
right.
femme.
You can't say that.
You're femme or you're
I
masked.
don't look
Like,
at it like
But
that.
I'm looking at, I don't feel like when people say, I'm just saying, when guys say like, oh, are you femme or you masculine? Like, I don't know how to say, I'm not feminine, I don't think I am. I mean, I have tendencies to think, do mannerisms.
I mean, but if they're asking you how you view yourself, then I mean that's.
Right, no, but
no. You gotta do that because then when you meet him, it's a group.
Right, and
It is not. It is not.
it's a group.
It is not
That's an old ass term, you know that?
And now you made this man travel all the way to
But that's where people had
But
different.
but if he identifies as being masculine, who am I to tell him that he's not masculine? But if you come to me, it's like
Don't worry, baby. Somebody out there like that. Like,
Right, that's what she said. Don't worry.
They like what you got.
It's like I said, it's not a bad thing.
But
I
I'm
do
just
agree
saying,
that there's
I don't
certain degrees
think
of
that-
femme, but
Right.
It's not
I mean,
a
I
bad
guess that I
thing.
am, but when people don't look at it like you look at it as
Right,
different
right, right. I
degrees.
understand that. Yeah.
Okay.
They look at it as masculine and feminine. So, you
Agreed.
know.
extremes.
Yeah, I mean, they don't look at it as in degrees because I know that there probably are degrees.
You a boy, you a girl.
I mean, if you queen out, that's great. But if you're a queen 100% of the time, that to me is not something that I pretty much like go after. So, in the concept of femme versus mask, why is it a verse? And why is it just not, there's feminine and mask? That's the reason for me, is because I'm not really attracted to ultra feminine makeup, arched eyebrows, pocketbooks, tights. That's just not my
I guess you're not in that
particular thing.
category.
Right, because I have
You're not.
a
You're definitely not
relative.
there.
I have a relative that I would consider
Oh, stop.
like femme.
Keep a bag, though. I give you that.
Who?
You have your bags.
Who me?
You do have a bag.
Don't you have a bag?
You do have a
Right,
bag.
but the gag is
You have a coat.
I have a coat. I have a man purse.
A purse.
There's a difference. It's a
You have
purse.
a purse.
A man
You have a
purse.
bag.
So what do you consider yourself as? Femme or mask?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, shit.
It does matter because
Here we
if you
go.
effective communicate with me, I need to know what you are.
Just like with the bisexual thing, it doesn't
Right.
matter. It doesn't matter.
What do you consider yourself as, TC?
Masculine.
Bye.
I mean, I have my tendencies. Y'all have never seen my tendencies. Just rewind this video back a minute.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What do you consider yourself as?
In all honesty, I don't really live under labels because I think that every man has a feminine side, every man has a masculine side. But I would say one thing that I don't like when people say that look for masculinity as a feminine trait. And that's what I see when I was online looking at people's profile. That's something that people will say all the time. But looking for a man, period, is a feminine trait. So I really don't get when, you know, wanting a man, period, is a feminine trait. So I don't get that. And me, personally, I like feminine dudes.
That's true. Is it?
And the type of dudes I really like, if you know anything about the ball scene,
You say you
I like realness with a twist. People who are realness with a twist, those are the type of dudes I like.
Realness with a twist is basically like they start masculine and they end feminine.
But you like what now? You like criminal guys?
I do.
What's the next category?
Are you listening?
Okay, well, going to the next category.
Is this thing on?
I would say who is overrated. Now, I'm not gonna say what I really want to say because I'm probably gonna get spammed on my email or my Instagram. But the other person who I think is overrated.
Who's the first person? You said the other
Right.
person.
Bold and blunt.
Bold and blunt.
Besides Wes, who's the other person?
Who's overrated?
Keisha Cole.
Well, you said other, so.
Okay, I said Beyonce is overrated. But okay, the other person who I think is overrated is, and I'm not gonna say the person themselves is overrated, but I think their acting skills is overrated. And I would say Will Smith. His acting skills is terrible to me. Every movie he has been in, it's the same type of style of acting. But him as a person.
6 Degrees of Separation. You didn't think that was a good film?
No.
Oh.
I think him as a person, him as a black man doing what he does in Hollywood, I commend him for that. But I just really don't see his acting, I guess I would say.
I think Kevin Hart is overrated.
Are you gonna say the show?
Period. I think he's overrated, period.
I will agree.
I don't like his stand-up comedy. I never laugh at any, out of all of the shows that I've seen in his stand-up, I never laugh. And I only laugh a couple of times in his movies. I think he's extremely overrated. I'm completely overjoyed that he's doing well, okay, and he's been successful, but I think he's completely overrated.
I used to think the same thing about him, but I think when I watched Real Husbands of Hollywood,
that's funny.
That's when I started liking him.
Really?
But his stand-up comedy never grabbed me. But I want to go see him in April, but it's $100 per ticket. And I was like, no.
For Kevin Hart.
That's why, and that's exactly why I feel like he's overrated. $100.
Is it $100?
Right.
It's over $100 a ticket.
Who's overrated?
I had to.
In your
May 8th.
Lil Kim, what? Did you really just say that?
Knock it the fuck
Are you from New York?
off.
He just said Lil Kim.
Ain't nobody said Lil Kim. She's not overrated at all.
She's not rated.
She's nothing.
Is that what you said?
I mean, let me not say.
No, don't do it. Just
Bold and blunt. Bring her out, Hector. Bring out Hectrisha.
He loves
Williams, what?
Alright.
Come on.
Jesus, come on.
I think Nicki Minaj is overrated. I think that she lost her rapping abilities a long time ago when she allowed the pop culture and every other culture take a hold of her, and she lost her roots. Don't get me wrong. I think I'm happy for her success. I don't. That's all her. I am just simply speaking on the hip hop rap circuit. I think that she's overrated. She's not even a rapper anymore, nor is she a hip hop artist anymore. I think she's now a pop artist, and I just think she's overrated. Like I said, I'm not jealous of her success, or I wish her more of it. But from where she comes from and where she came from, she's a little overrated.
Wow. Who do you think is overrated?
Trey Songz.
Oh.
I would say he's underrated.
He's not even rated.
Well, actually, Trey Songz, he's only popular, in my opinion, is because he's fine. That he is. But otherwise, he can't sing. He can't sing.
He can't sing nobody else's song.
Hell, in that case, Usher's overrated.
No.
You can't
Usher
even
can't
compare.
sing live.
You can't even compare Usher to.
He can't sing live.
Usher was on
Did you hear him when he sang
Usher was
Michael
on
Jackson
Super Bowl,
funeral?
came down from the ceiling and was like, oh.
Okay, that was everybody
my
messed
God.
up.
His divorce.
That's his only part that he had the whole damn song.
Whitney Houston messed up, but when did you hear him singing live at Michael Jackson funeral? Really, Trey? He can sing
This
live.
dude has been singing since he was what?
I'm sorry, I didn't watch the funeral.
Whitney, you should have watched.
Nor did I watch Whitney.
Well, I'm sorry.
No, but he did something else recently. I want to say it was an award show where he was paying homage. I want to say it was Stevie Wonder. The Stevie Wonder award.
Okay, well,
whatever,
he's
tribute.
okay if he's not moving.
And he wasn't. And
If
he
he's
wasn't.
older.
Yeah, but even still, sitting
older.
still, Trey Songz and Usher, there's no comparison.
Two different
Usher will
people.
sing Trey Songz.
Under the bus.
Yes.
Under
Yes,
the bus.
indeed.
And be under the bus.
Did everybody say who did you think was over? You say Lil Kim was overrated?
I was
He
just
did.
fucking with Hector.
Oh.
I didn't
Watch
say
your
my
phone.
over-
You know I love him.
I didn't say my overrated.
What's your overrated?
Rihanna.
Really?
Really?
She's gotten better.
I like
She's gotten better.
No, don't get me wrong. I freaking.
What's that look at?
I freaking love Rihanna.
I agree.
I love her albums, but
You think she's
her
overrated?
recent stuff and her like getting off Instagram and coming back on, and her just being this fashion
Nista.
person,
American Oxygen is good though.
huh?
American Oxygen, the new exclusive off of Tidal. That was really good.
I haven't heard that.
It showed
I just think
artistry.
she's overrated, especially when she did "Bitch Better Have My Money" on the last award shows. Like
Yeah.
With the green beat, you didn't like that performance?
It was too much.
it was.
I actually saw Lil' Kim. I thought it was more of Lil'
Yeah, she
Kim.
paid homage to Lil Kim.
Yeah.
That's what she was doing.
I like Rihanna.
I think
It's a lot more
Jones
artists
is
that give
overrated.
you way more than what she
I like
did.
Rihanna more so
She's
now
just
than I
sexy.
did years ago.
Well, because she's
Actually, no.
found who she is, and
Anybody
At least back when she came
play
out,
with
she
they
was
pussy.
dancing, she was giving you a
It's
show. Now
right.
it's just.
But she's really kind of like the Black Madonna.
You know-
She changes with each album. She's not the same person. Each album, she's a totally different person than what she was
tried to give
before.
you a
She got like
different
10
look
albums
each
out,
time.
right?
This is her 8th that's coming out
So
soon.
you adding 2 numbers.
Right.
I'm just saying.
I think for my person who's overrated, like this is gonna be stupid, but Judge Judy, I think she's overrated. I hate her.
I can't get through a full episode of her
She's been in
show.
the game so
I hate her
long.
guts. I
She
don't
makes
like
a lot
her.
of money though.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
she's
she
still
makes a lot of
She's
overrated.
the second highest paid judge on TV.
Who cares? She's nothing. She's just because
She's
of her
paid.
ignorance.
This is what she is.
Because of her ignorance, that's why they pay her. But
So the next category that's coming off the screen
I
that
think
we'll
you
talk
should
about.
choose last.
Um,
I think it's Andre's turn. I think you should choose
I
last.
should choose last.
Yes.
Really?
in that order.
Because your choices
ahead.
always have stories behind them.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? What are you trying? We've been on everybody's
You know,
category
we're
for
on
at
a
least
good
15
trend right
minutes.
now. We're making it short and sweet. What's the story to be like? To be
Oh,
like,
he tried it.
He likes to get
That's the fem side coming out.
A feature presentation.
That's what that is.
right. He want to give you a trailer before the question.
The headliner.
Y'all trying it.
What you got, Andre?
This is Attack Wesley Day.
No, not at all.
You know we love you.
Remember, you
man.
posted on Instagram. Fuck all the negativity.
Yes, indeed.
We're not attacking you.
Okay. Y'all know I like to be difficult.
Yeah, we know we do.
Fuck you.
In that order.
Effectively communicate.
Yes, he has to effectively communicate.
Okay. All right. So the next topic is get involved or mind your own damn business.
That's funny because I was about to choose that. But go ahead.
Mm.
So what I was thinking for this was we name scenarios and then we say, do you get involved or do you mind your business?
Okay.
So
And for me, honestly, it's a catch-22. But it depends on what topic or
name
what
a scenario.
Right.
You know what? At the end of the day, it's mind your own damn business.
Right. Okay. Okay. Well, I got one. How about this one? All right. My best friend is an abusive relationship?
Get involved and mind your business.
Get involved.
Goddamn right.
Get involved.
Get involved.
No.
Keyword,
No.
best friend.
No.
Best friend.
No. You know what?
Keyword, best friend.
No. The reason why.
So how do
Okay.
you,
So
wait, hold on, wait. How do you get involved?
You shut that shit down.
no, because the reason why I say no is because you're dealing with two adults. That person is staying in that bullshit because they choose to stay in that. You don't have to stay. There's no but.
Sometimes, no, it is a but, Andreas, because guess what? Sometimes you can love somebody just that much that it can get better eventually. So I can be with somebody or like them or love them or whatever. They can be beating on me.
Okay, that's the first time they hit you. What happened the second time?
Well, then, shit.
Then the second time. Okay, then it's the third time.
So you're saying get involved?
No.
Is getting involved?
No, getting
the same
involved.
as men-
I just feel like if it's my best
Get
friend,
involved.
like if it's just somebody I know, okay, no. But if it's my best friend, I'm gonna jump in and get involved. with that, and I'm
Well,
gonna
define getting
So
involved.
are you gonna beat up the person that beat him up?
Define getting involved. Are you gonna go to are you gonna have that adult conversation with your friend, or are you gonna go to the abuser?
I'm gonna go straight to the abuser.
No, then that's wrong. That's not your place. You need to go to your friend because you have an
Because I've
obligation
already
to your friend.
Okay, but I've already.
But you need to talk to your friend because your friend needs to get a backbone within themselves.
Right, but then again, my friend may not be strong enough, and being that I am his
But they're
friend,
still saying though. They're still
Right,
saying.
because
why are you getting involved in something when
because
they have the choice to leave? Nobody's making them stay.
When I said it's not about leaving, baby.
It is about leaving.
No, it's not.
They're getting their ass whooped 24/7.
Right, I understand, Karen, that you went through that, and I'm
No, let's be clear. Let's be clear.
It is okay.
He will not. He will not.
Right.
He said,
I may act bougie, stuck up, whatever, but trust and believe you're not gonna come to me and put your hands on me. Because
Right.
the moment you raise your hand, you're gonna be met with something.
Right.
It's okay.
But I get sick and I get tired of other people jumping in. Because you're getting yourself, and the reason why I say this in all honesty is, and the reason why I speak so passionately about it, it may not be violence, it may be drug abuse, it may be something else. I want to get involved so bad in my current situation, which is the reason why I'm leaving.
Okay.
I want to get involved so bad because it bothers me to watch people that I love go through the bullshit in which they're going through. But why should I get involved when on a day-to-day basis, no matter how many times I have watched, I have been back here for 2 years. I have watched for 2 years. You go back and forth.
You should get involved
with the same thing. I've said my piece. I've stated my piece. But at the end of the day, they are choosing to stay. That's my point. They are choosing to stay. They can leave. They can leave, but they're choosing to stay.
But
so why get involved?
I don't know your situation, but have you taken them to actual support group for women? Because you are only talking from your point of view, babe. You take them to an actual support group.
Okay. Before y'all came here, me, Wes, and T were talking, and I said that I went as far as to go and look for help for them, and I gave it to them. They did not take it.
In that order, then you step back at that point, because at that point, ain't nothing else you can do.
Yeah.
But you stepped in, though.
Right.
You stepped
It's only
in.
because
That's the whole point, though.
But the thing is,
But you got
if
involved.
you walk away, you step in. You step
But
in.
they came to me.
It doesn't matter, though. You still stepped in, because you could have said, well, look, that's y'all business. I ain't in there.
Right.
Nobody got to do with that.
You did your research.
You stepped in. So I feel like if it's my BFF, my best friend, damn it, I'm stepping in, and I'm telling you straight up, you ain't finna keep putting your hands on him in that order. No, because you know why? I went through a friend. I had a friend like that. He's deceased. I had a best friend. He had a boyfriend. His boyfriend just passed on. But they fought all the time. All the time. And this is my best friend, but this is his boyfriend that I just met through him. I'm like, listen, y'all gotta stop this shit. Y'all gotta stop, you gotta stop. Steady going on and on. They fighting and cussing and all this carrying on. But I was like, listen, man, if y'all don't stop this shit, somebody gonna be gone. And guess what? Somebody left here on account of some stupidness, ignorance, just nothing that could have been avoided. But because I stepped in, and I wish that I probably would have stepped in a little bit sooner, because it would have gotten, I could have addressed the situation sooner. I didn't. And guess what? He gone. So that's why I say, step in.
But that's not on you though.
I'm just telling you though.
His conscience is probably
right. It bothers me, Andreas, because the boy gone. He's gone. He ain't here no more. You know why? Because I should have said something a long time ago. That's why I feel like you step in and you say something, you address it. At least it gets their conscience, it bothers them, they gauge their mind a little bit. Okay, maybe I shouldn't do this, or maybe I could do this, or shouldn't, whatever.
But you don't know that. You don't know whether or not.
I always say that if later on you're gonna ask yourself that what if question, then maybe you should say something. You understand? Like,
that's
if later on if you see two ladies fighting in the road, and later on you ask yourself, what if I would have broke up that fight? Then maybe you should have broke up that fight.
You get involved or mind your business.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Two strangers fighting in the road. Do you get involved or do you mind your business?
You mind your business, but you pull your phone out, you record it, you drive by.
Goodbye.
And say, World Star!
So fight, bitches, fight! Right. But no, if you're gonna ask yourself that what if, I'm not losing. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna let you say that.
I'm not losing anything by getting involved. Nothing. Because y'all two are the ones that's going through it. I'm not losing anything.
Yeah, but sometimes you can lose your place in their friendship too, because you're not minding your business.
Right. Well, because you know what? But at the end of the day, one of the two are gonna be satisfied that I did jump in that situation. Because if you instead of getting your ass whooped, you're gonna be glad I jumped in and said something about it, so that you won't have to constantly get your ass beat all the time.
This is what we hope for.
Well, that's what we hope for.
That's a goal.
But
let me ask you, if you three are friends, and these two don't get along, they get into a fight or whatever, do you get involved in mind your business because all three of y'all are friends?
It depends on if he started with me or I started with him. He better stay his ass in his place, not the fight started with him. His ass out and your ass out too.
Because I've been in a situation, I think when you know your friends, like really know them, you know that two people never gonna get together. If you bring them in the same room, it's actually your fault for bringing them together. So you need to chill with that person on your own time and chill with that other person on their own time. Never ever it's like, okay, well, I'm at a birthday party, I'm gonna invite both of y'all together. You're the problem then. Because you're inviting two people to.
But wait a minute, it's your birthday, right?
True, but my thing is, I could two.
No, it's your birthday because the two adults at that point in time, they should have enough respect for you as being a friend of you to set aside their differences.
My best friend, he has another friend that I do not like, and every time I come around him, he actually came to my house for drinks, and I was like, it never works out. Don't bring him around me. I said, if you have something, I'll meet you after. You go do whatever you do with him because you know your friends and it's just not going to work.
I mean, but
so
in
would
that
you get involved?
Situation, you have control over you. You don't have to respond.
I actually am getting involved because I'll make sure they don't come into contact with each other.
Gotcha.
Yo, get your tickets right. Come to gay, don't matter.
Y'all let them know what it is.
I rap because I want to do it. I gay because I gotta do it. Brothers from another mother. Yo, straight gay don't matter. Be fam. Brothers from another mother. Who cares? Yo, you care? We're living it up. I don't care. Straight and gay don't matter.